Just as the word introspection's prefix and root suggest, the word means, literally, the process of looking inside. In personal narrative writing, introspection is especially important because it contributes to the writer's ethos, or credibility, and lends an element of depth to autobiographical writing. The opposite of an introspective essay is a shallow, surface-level piece. Such writing tends to be boring because it is so generic and superficial. So in a situation that asks you to convey a sense of who you are, you definitely don't want to write a superficial essay. Some students dislike personal narrative writing because it requires introspection. You might be one of those students. Maybe you don't like the idea of reflecting on yourself in writing. But others excel at introspection and can write fluently about personal topics with no problem. Not all college application prompts ask you to dredge the depths of your soul. Being introspective does not mean sharing intimate personal details with strangers. It means that you show the emotional depth and maturity to acknowledge aspects of yourself or your circumstances that are complex or multifaceted. Introspection can also involve revealing a certain degree of vulnerability and acknowledging the challenges in your life. What should this look like in an essay? Depending on the prompt, it can take a lot of different directions. Let's look at the sample essay from Chapter 3. As you scan down the page, where can you see the writer demonstrating introspection? What about this short paragraph? I knew my mom felt bad. Somehow there was never enough money left over at the end of the month to get me a bike. She already felt guilty enough about how things had worked out for us. I couldn't bear to make her feel any worse by complaining. Obviously, the writer is sensitive enough to empathize with his mother. By simply acknowledging his circumstances for what they are, without complaining about them, this writer demonstrates the type of introspection that makes his essay even more effective. Expressing this kind of humility can leave a powerful impression and encourage an admissions reader to feel a positive connection to you. It's this connection that can help move your file to the top of the pile at the admissions committee meeting. But don't feel like you need to make up a sad story or exaggerate details of a difficult situation. It's just as easy to be introspective about something joyous as it is to mourn something sad. We'll look at the topic of sincerity in an upcoming movie.